you like to learn how to build a high-end coaching program? Well, we're going to find out thanks to my guest, Elizabeth Purvis, coming to us all the way from Portland, Oregon. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's a real blessing to be here.
Thank you. Well, Elizabeth, you are a business coach, but you are a different type of business coach. And I say that simply because you focus on a specific niche or target audience, and we're talking about spiritual entrepreneurs. So I'd love to know, what are spiritual entrepreneurs and how did you become the expert at coaching them at building very successful businesses?
Awesome. Yeah, it's funny. The tribe I work with, they know who they are immediately, but there's no little term. It's funny because they're more and more marketing coaches serving this market now, and we all have our different little way of talking to them, What I mean when I say spirit-led or spirit-driven entrepreneurs tend to be those who are in kind of the change your life profession. So I work with a lot of coaches, I work with a lot of healers, I work with a lot of practitioners, and they tend to be in the mind, body, spirit realm.
Okay.
And so myself, how I came to that is I'm very aligned with that work. I'm a tarot practitioner for, 12, a lot more than that now. I've been a tarot practitioner for ages, and that was actually the community I started with when I started my business. And now it's really expanded to, both women who are mostly women, I do work with men too, who are in the mind, body, spirit, field, or women who've got that side to them. And I really relate to this, some of my personal journey of having that side and being afraid to let it come out. So, but it's all service, business, expertise-based entrepreneurs, solopreneurs.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask the question. You said that you started off your career as a tarot practitioner? What?
Oh, yeah. No, I studied tarot. I never really read tarot for money, but,
And what is tarot? What's that?
Oh, sure. Tarot cards?
Tarot cards. Okay, yes. I know.
Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
And then to your point of different coaches and experts sort of having their own name for this niche, I've heard of people calling or referring to this niche as heart entrepreneurs, as your heart. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, heart-centered, subconscious entrepreneurs. It's like any kind of wider group where everyone's got their own kind of tribe within the tribe, so to speak. Okay. And so the terminology that I use is heart-centered, spirit-driven entrepreneurs. That's been the thing that I've been.
Okay.
Yeah, so I landed on.
and if people find themselves when they hear, spirit-driven entrepreneurs, then you're doing your job very well.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, you said that you coach spirit-driven entrepreneurs or spiritual entrepreneurs. Why is it that they're different from other entrepreneurs? And in sort of coaching them, what have you noticed that perhaps they do differently, or how do they approach their business differently from, let's say, somebody else who's not in the spiritual realm? Sure.
Well, they tend to be very, very focused on, it's like for one thing, their spirituality and their business come together. It's hard to separate them. A lot of their spiritual practice is integrated in their business. Their business is a reflection of their practice. Mm-hmm. They're also, there's just a really high level of integrity there. There's a real concern on service and support. Mm-hmm. It's like their personal missions are so closely tied with their business. Their business is an expression of their personal mission. And, really, when I was looking at who I wanted to work with, I couldn't work with anyone else because that was me, right? So I don't have a whole lot of experience with, although, funny, before I really found my groove, I was in all kinds of entrepreneurial groups with all kinds of entrepreneurs. And, there's some with a real business focus. It's and the business is sort of separate from them.
Yeah.
And that's not my crowd. Does that make sense?
It actually does.